Hi, this is an example I normally do in my face-to-face classes. I will put a copy of this on Canvas as well as a blank copy. I do a couple examples from 6.1 to give you an idea about the calculator. The keys we're going to use is normal CDF and inverse norm. This video has to do with the normal CDF. That's whenever you're asked to find a probability, percentage, or area. Okay, so these all ask for the area. The main thing you want to do is put the left value or the low value, the high value, the mean, and the standard deviation. And I put down here, whenever it goes further to the left, like when I say to the left of, instead of negative infinity, you can either use negative 6/9 or negative E99. I notice the book does this, the calculator handout does this, so you could do either one. And then for the high, which would be like anything to the right, again, you use positive. For positive infinity, you're going to use either 6/9 or E99. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple of these just so you get an idea from the calculator. So I'm going to start with this B. So it says to the left of negative 1.23. I'm just going to explain this a little bit on a piece of paper. So here's my standard normal curve. For a standard normal curve, the mean is 0. And the standard deviation is 1, so the mean should be right there in the middle. So for this one, they went to the left of negative 0.23. So here's negative 0.23. So I'm looking for the left. So what I want to do is I want to put normal CDF. I want to put the lower value, which actually goes to negative infinity because the normal distribution goes forever in both directions. I'm sorry, this one. And then the right value is negative 0.23. And then the mean and the standard deviation. So again, I'm looking for this area. You go to the left value, which is negative infinity in this case, the right value, and the mean and the standard deviation. And then let me show you how to plug this in the calculator. So the normal CDF key is under this distribution key. So you can pause this tape anytime you need, but I'm going to hit second, vars, and look for normal CDF. The newer calculators look like this. The older calculators, it just has a parenthesis. Okay, so for the lower value, again, I can either put a bunch of 9s or I could put negative E99. Either way, it's fine. Just as long as you have a very small number. So this represents basically negative 10 to the 99th power. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so I went ahead and put these in. Again, I chose the negative 9999. You could also put the negative E99 if you prefer that. So there's my lower, my value, my upper value, my mean, and my standard deviation. Again, we're looking at part B, this one right here. And I'm going to hit paste. Okay, so everything should be on there. It should say normal CDF, etc., whatever you put in. This is how it looks on the older calculators. And I'm going to hit enter, and I'll get my answer from there. I just want to kind of give you a warning here. If you look at the answers on the calculator, they're slightly different than the table. In fact, I'm surprised that's off so much. Let me just take a look here. But sometimes they're off because of the value. Yeah, I do have a mistake there, so I'm going to change that. Just like class, I make mistakes. So. Okay, now I'm going to look at it. So that's pretty much the same answer. Every once in a while, these answers will be off if compared to using the table. My MATLAB has some kind of leeway as far as answers is concerned. So like, let's say you have these last decimals a little bit off. My MATLAB does have some leeway on that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at another one. I want to go down to, let's just do C here, to the right of 1.06. So if I draw my curve, here's my standard normal curve. And we went to the right of 1.06. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. So my right value, I'm sorry, my left value, my lower value is 1.06. It goes to infinity, so I put the 9999 and the 0,1. So let me go ahead and plug that one in here. So it was 1.06. Oops, wrong place. The highest of all the 9s. The mean standard deviations is 0, 1 for this first section of the standard normal curve. And then you get your answer from there. Okay, let me do one more, and then I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to do the ones that are in between. I'm going to go ahead and do BF. I think that one's a little bit harder. So it says between negative 0.23 and negative 0.05. So again, this is my standard normal. My mean in the middle is 0. So negative 0.23 would be like right here. These are just estimates. And here's negative 0.15. Okay, so I want to look between those two. So this is my left value. This is my right value. This number should always, the lower number should always be smaller than the higher number. So if you mix these up, your answer would be messed up as well. So make sure this is on the left-hand side of the number line. And this is on the right-hand side of the number line. And then we'll go from there. Actually, I'll just let you plug that in for yourself. And I'll stop right there for now.